Oh my.
Oh me, oh my.
What a night.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
What a night. You should have been here.
It was a time. So I'll set the stage. I was driving back from a friend's house last night, like 3.
What time was it?
3 in the morning. 3:30 around.
Like, damn, this cracker is
And
burning the midnight oil.
I drive by the studio here, and I'm like, what the fuck is he still? Like we got the podcast tomorrow. What's he still doing here? So I pull in. You got the fucking streaming rig apart, man.
Apart.
Bad apart. Yeah. So I was like, well, it's a one-man job, and I was like, I'll stay for moral support, and I chilled till like 7 till I saw it post. Like,
but it didn't post.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw like the fans spin up, and I'm like, okay, all right, you know, like.
And you left at when? 7?
Just before 7, yeah.
Yeah, I walked out here at like 8:45.
Yeah.
So it's still another hour 45 longer.
Well,
Not.
That was fun.
No fun.
Well, I don't know. We couldn't really record it because you and I just kind of like actually talked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, not only that. I mean, maybe I had the power adapter here for the recorder, and we had the mics. But no, I'm not going to try and do it.
nah.
Not when trying to do a job to that extent.
Yeah, it was too. Yeah. That was mission critical for today. You know what I mean? Ooh, excuse me.
Yes, definitely. I would say mission critical.
Yeah. Well, you said specifically like, oh, if this doesn't go together, like, there's no podcast today.
Well, no.
Or you're hauling your home.
My
rig.
big rig home.
Yeah.
Funny enough, though, an issue I've been having with that is like every, I don't know, 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, it starts up and shuts back off. It doesn't actually boot.
Oh. Well, we're all right.
Yeah, that was
good.
just our
We're good.
notification.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it'll shut right back down after like 5 seconds, and then it starts up, and it's a gigabyte board with a dual UEFI BIOS,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like BIOS corrupted, restoring from backup BIOS.
Ooh.
Yes.
So that's like,
not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Not good at
that,
all.
my rig from 2012, the original gamer, is,
the OG.
no, it works. It's booted now. I'm just not going to sleep it or shut it down anymore.
Oh, it's just staying on till it runs.
Yeah.
No
Till
more.
the wheels come off,
No more post.
Yeah.
All right.
no
Well,
post.
we've got good things today. Then we got a lot of topics,
We do.
and we have a guest.
Yes.
We have, guests
I'll
today.
get him up. Is
Our-
he there?
Oh yeah, he's there.
Are you coming in now?
He can't hear us because we're muted.
That's right.
So,
Are you coming in now? Give us a sign. Sign from
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
He'll shoot us a sign. Keep in mind we are on a delay, so he's listening to the Discord, not the podcast.
well, the Discord should be pretty closer to real time, though, right?
Almost instant. So we'll need to just unmute him because he's not listening
Oh,
to
yeah,
anything
here
else.
comes a message. Here comes a raven.
Oh,
Something to keep in mind too for us here in the studio. The way it's set up is, if anybody else is talking like remotely and then we talk, it's gonna
Lower their volume.
duck their volume way
we'll-
down. Yeah.
We'll have to watch our crosstalk then.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Go ahead and unmute him. I think we're good.
Is he
All
in there?
right, bring in the guest.
What a day! What a day!
Hello, Ghost.
Where do you do that? Over here?
No, you click on his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's unmuted.
No, not
No,
there.
he's-
Not there.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and talk.
Okay.
Hola, señores.
Oh
Whoa,
my!
that's really loud.
You could
You
turn down
just
your
heard-
mic input by a bunch.
No, I got him.
Yeah,
I got him.
There you go.
Oh,
I got him. Don't turn yours down.
oh, so much better.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, we just
What's
need you
up?
now way down.
Way down.
Yeah, get more and more.
Yeah.
Give us a mic check.
Go ahead and try again.
Test 1, 2.
There it
Little
is.
best bet. Yeah, I
A
mean,
little
you go
bit more. A little
lower.
bit more.
Little lower.
Wow.
Yeah.
A little lower.
He's got a very powerful mic.
Yep.
he's
Okay,
booming.
that should be pretty good. All right, Batman Jones 10. Welcome to this. Welcome to the cast.
How many watts are you running in
Thank
your
you.
studio, man?
Uh,
I got
That mic is hot.
do you know who it is now that you've heard his voice?
Not yet.
Go ahead and talk some more.
No, we're all deaf in one ear.
What's today's topic's about?
Today we're going to talk specifically about.
Gay animals.
Yep, that was it. No, we're going to.
You
talk
know
about
when you get your
seahorses.
cat or your dog fixed and they got that funny stare now, their eyes go a little crust. No, it's not that, but that's next week.
Okay.
I think we're talking about managing websites, managing channels,
Yeah.
overall management.
Creation and the difficulties that go with it.
dropping shit already, Nick.
Dropping my dope.
Have you seen the picture with the cat with the cigarette in its mouth? That's what you remind me of.
Okay.
That's a good one,
That's a good
actually.
one. All right. Well, let's not dive onto too many tangents here. So
All right, fair enough.
we'll let you.
Yeah,
we'll
open
let
up.
you. We'll
Open
let
up.
you and Batman Jones kind of go back and forth, and Nick and I will shade off.
Open
little,
up with
All right,
your
can I-
topic, man.
Can I reveal your identity, Batman Jones?
He's Batman.
I'm Batman.
Okay, he is our ghost.
Everybody knows Batman is Bruce Wayne.
He's trying not to get ghost busted right now, I from what I understand. So basically, Batman here is a web designer as well as myself, a bit better, significantly better than I am. Adam, why don't you tell us some of what you do on a daily basis?
Oof. Right now I have my own server. It's Synology based.
Oh, we're also getting the echo from your monitor from our original stream. Would you mind go ahead and turn that off just for a little bit?
Yeah, my apologies. There's a little bit of feedback on my end.
Got it. Thank you.
Right now I have a Linux-based Synology server. I host 2 websites from it. It's 2 terabyte array. It's right now one has WordPress, one has my own HTML. Ooh, what is that?
That's much, much better.
Are you talking about that noise, that buzzing?
Yeah, I heard like a humming buzz noise.
Yeah, that's we got these speed racers that go by on the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure it wasn't me. My apologies.
Yeah, anytime you see a middle finger go in the air, somebody raise their fist, they're like, "Woo!"
We're shaking our fists at the traffic.
Yeah.
The wonderful traffic.
Don't mind me, I'm getting coffee, people.
Anyway, but yeah, Senior
I know a
Batman.
little bit PHP, HTML4. I know it's outdated. CSS, C++. That's a little bit of my background.
All right, sweet. So that catches out. I mean, Aaron would obviously know more about that than I would, but he's just staring bewildered at Nick getting coffee right now. So I don't know why he's not chiming in.
He said something, and I couldn't hear him because of the noise canceling headphones
I heard him
have on.
fine. Like, oh, Nick, just don't pay attention to Nick. You're doing a show.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Nick, shut up. I personally, I know a lot of web design. I know HTML5. I know Python, PHP, jQuery, JavaScript, which is all essentially the same thing. I know TypeScript. I'm working on some other stuff, the classical interfaces. But I really want to talk about the specifics of how challenging it is to monetize and keep up to date a channel like a YouTube channel or a website like we do here. I'm sure each of us individually have our own stuff too that we do. And Adam does it semi-professionally now. Well, technically professionally, you have gotten paid for them. So I thought it'd be neat for him to talk about it a little bit more. Tell us kind of some of the steps that he has to take with each one, some of the important factors.
Okay, well that's pretty. Yeah, that's a quick one to take. Now, you know. All right. Whew.
Go ahead.
One thing I do in my hobby is semi-professional photography. So I set up my website. Right now it's on WordPress based. But every weekend when I go take photos, I have to publicly share on Facebook, on Twitter, on my personal website. It's just about all getting the words out to everyone to make some notice, make some what's the word I'm looking for? Make some headway.
Get
Traction.
basically traction.
Yeah.
like,
Traction, yeah.
Views. Yeah, like
You got to get your name out there.
that initial. Well, the initial one is always the toughest too. That initial push to whatever that first number is for you, 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is. That's
Exactly.
the toughest one for sure.
Shameless cut halfway through this. Again, follow my Twitch channel. I've been streaming a lot more on my YouTube. Sorry plays games. It's really fun.
Yeah, Adam, if you want to shill anything out, feel free.
Yeah.
I won't publicize on your platform. My apologies. It feels a little rude doing that.
I will do it shamelessly.
Aaron does not
I've
care.
been doing it shamelessly.
We got to start cutting the audio feed, the whole stream every time Aaron chills.
Yeah, we should.
We didn't even chill our shit today.
No, how about
We'll do it
that?
at the end.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end.
Do it at the
Change
end.
it up.
Yeah, it's a good point. But yeah, fun time. Follow, like, subscribe,
Well,
etc.
you were telling me before the podcast, Aaron, that your Twitch channel was starting to gain a couple subscribers a day, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I started to figure out how to properly monetize and properly get out the word. So I'll talk to the people in the chat and be like, "Hey, I'm streaming on this. If you want to take a look, take a look." Some people hate it. Some people are like, "Yeah, I like seeing myself again." I also started commenting and things and posting advertisements, and every day now I started getting about 2 followers to 3 followers. I'm at about 15 now.
That's
and
pretty
I've only
cool,
been
man.
streaming for like a few weeks.
Now, so like, on so what is like the threshold on Twitch now, and what is it on YouTube?
Mm. I think YouTube has something to the extent of like 50 to 100 subscribers, and once you have that, you become official. Twitch, I think it's 20 or 30,
It doesn't seem very.
and you have to stream for so long and
Okay,
make
that's
certain
what I thought.
achievements.
Yeah.
and-
Okay. There's.
But-
Yeah.
YouTube is you have to have at least one video and so many subscribers.
Yeah.
Alright.
I know. I have what? I think I have 23 or 24 on YouTube on my personal channel.
Mhm.
And that's from like 2012 to now.
Ooh.
But I really didn't put,
You didn't. Yeah. There's a lot of inactive years.
yeah, no effort into it
Yeah.
at first. And I don't put a lot in now.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm here.
Yeah, it's true. What about you, Senior Batman?
I don't do much on YouTube personally. I don't stream. I can't really input on this one. My apologies.
No, it's not a
That's
problem.
true.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But with the whole creation of content, I think that I don't have that much experience yet. I'm still very young. You guys obviously have more than me, but I feel like someone who's designed websites all the time and is constantly taking photos and working on that might know or might have more insight of what are good strategies and what aren't, and how challenging it is. If you just want to give us a bit of a description of how challenging it is to actually host and continue upkeep on a website.
Going from my end, it's quite challenging. It's finding the right what's what I'm looking for? Right niche that you need to find to make your website personable, and how you want to tweak it to be performant but be friendly, and how you want to approach a big audience.
I see. Sorry, you cut in and out. It appears that our ping is, or your ping is, not that great.
It could be ours.
It could be our ping. Yeah.
Yeah. It's always hard to tell.
Yeah.
Either way.
Actually, he's on. What are we on? What's he on? Discord?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try and do that mid-show. But
Okay.
next time we have somebody on, we're doing Zoom.
Okay.
What's Zoom?
You were telling me about it.
Skype, but a lot better.
Is it more like enterprise focused?
Yeah, I think it has like a Skype backbone or something. But like I can literally turn it on and it'll create a phone number for somebody to call in.
Yeah.
And then or they can just download an app like iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, Linux.
So you can. Okay.
Yeah, it's platform independent and they can connect either video or audio.
Oh.
Yeah,
sweet.
so it's
Yeah. I think
universal.
that sounds like the move, man.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about the whole like website creation other than what I've done with Squarespace and WordPress.
Yeah.
But it's a task for somebody that doesn't know.
From Adam, you, and then a couple other people. I've actually like a few others. Like, yeah, it does just
Drain you.
drain. Yeah, and like it's not like from the consensus I've kind of hear is like you're banging your head against a wall a lot of times, and
Well-
just trying to figure out like, what's going to get that hook. You know what I mean, and get people come like the traffic. You know what I mean.
Not even the traffic, but this was my approach to it. Whenever I first started, I was like, okay, I have the domain. I got the basic splash page up or whatever it is, landing page. What do I want? Okay, I want a playlist. So I spent like a week or two reading, figuring out how to do it. And then gradually I got that down to when I think of something I want to add, I can usually add it in a night or two after work. Which,
Yeah.
for somebody with experience, it's probably like 10 minutes.
Okay.
To make a change like that, it takes me a day or two. So,
Yeah. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my struggles in that, and then I think we can flip over to pretty much anything else. That was pretty conclusive. Talked
Yeah.
about everything, at
Well,
least that I had.
Well, what are your struggles with it, man? Or did you say you said your piece or?
you
Well, I do. It's getting people. Like, the thing that I struggle most with, I think, is having people pissed off at me.
Really?
Yeah, who would have thought? People angry at Aaron? No, impossible. People over the internet angry at Aaron?
Oh,
No.
people with like no repercussions angry at Aaron? Oh, wow. Who
Yeah,
would've
right.
thought? Yeah, like.
unheard of.
Impossible.
It's just unjust.
Yeah, but you'll try to promote it out there because that's the only way you really can do it without spending in a gorgeous amount of money. And people just get pissed off at you for even trying. And it's really, you know exactly what I'm talking
No,
about. You're getting a kick out of it, but you know exactly.
No, you don't. You have no idea what I'm laughing about.
What are you laughing about?
It's egregious.
Egregious?
Yeah.
Is that not?
You meant to say egregious.
What did I say?
Egregious, not egregious.
I meant to say egregious.
Yeah, but sorry.
Words. Too complex for today. But yeah, it's just to have people pissed off at you is kind of drawing you back just because you're trying to get your name out there. I think it's kind of weird.
Well, do you want to well, actually related to what Adam was saying earlier, do you want to find the niche or do you want to like you just be you and find like people for in your like in it like entertaining, I guess. Like I guess it would fall under that. Well, Twitch, like yeah. That. But like that aspect, do you want to like mass market appeal and try make everybody happy, which that's kind of impossible, or do you want to just like be you and do what you think is funny and entertaining, and then just find like-minded individuals?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty tried and true formula. Yeah. The be you, find like 1,000 true fans, and then just do what you do.
Mm-hmm. I just still think it's a bit underwhelming and almost disheartening whenever someone doesn't give you a chance even, and just is like, no, go do something else with your life. You don't deserve it. Like, okay, I'm trying.
Well, let the haters hate, man.
Yeah.
Let the haters hate, hate.
Dude, creation is not easy with any new media. And this is strictly opinion from my experience, not the rest of the world. I have two ways that I look at it. One, I'm getting dizzy with that. I can't do it, man.
Oh, the in-ear.
Even with in-ear, it fucks me up. No, live streaming is kind of like, okay, I'm getting content out there, but it's no finesse to it. It's not fine-tuned. It's
raw.
Yeah, it's not edited.
Yeah, man.
And then to take and do something similar to live stream, but actually record with a camera and then throw it into Premiere or whatever, edit it down. You can make a lot nicer product, but that takes way more time than I actually have. I have pulled off a few videos, but not easy.
It's fun though. Like editing today is
oh
my gosh. I use Shotcut and just to like play in the stuff and actually like I merged my highlights reel today and it looks good. It can use a few tweaks.
Yeah.
But like it's good. It's a quality made video aside from the actual video capture, and the sound could use a little bit of tweaking, but it's put together well, I think.
Sweet. All right. Well, I think we've kind of said well, if Adam wants to chime in with anything closing thoughts on it, I guess.
Just chiming in real quick. Yeah, it's finding the quality fans or followers, whatever you want to call them, is really important because otherwise they drop off pretty easily.
To agree to your point too, consistency matters with that.
That's true.
Consistency, and you can get millions of followers instantly with money. But and there's countless podcasts that have covered it, like, and they actually. Daniel J. Lewis, the Audacity podcast, he had a specific episode on it where he looked at a channel that had a lot of subscribers, but their actual views were nothing. So
you could rent 2,000 bots for $20 a day.
Well, yeah, it was a channel that had actually bought subscribers, and then he looked at somebody that had built it up, and just the revenue possibilities and
all the merchandising, especially because then if it's robots don't buy merch.
No,
like
even if you go and you pay and it's one of those whatever subscriber, I forget what they call them, like dens or I don't know, but basically they got a bunch of phones and they keep throwing SIM cards, like phone swapping. Go on to that one that has an account on, subscribe, pull the SIM, put it in another phone. And doing it on Wi-Fi, yeah.
That's tricky, man. That's crafty.
Yeah, it's like China, India. I don't know where all they're at.
Well, yeah. All right. So we have a guest. Do we want to
questions for him?
Questions like. I figured it out. Hey, what's up, man?
I let it
I've
slip.
seen you in a
while.
He called me on. What's up, guys? I really enjoy your podcast.
He called me on it too. Like I didn't realize it until after. Like, you gave me a look, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I looked out at my Snapchat, and he had it in quotes, and I was like, "Dang it! I said it!
Yeah.
I said the name."
He said the name. But yeah, I didn't know you did web design and all that, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a hobby of mine. Like I said, creating my own photography page, building it up, trying to get my name out there, just as a hobby. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
for
I
me,
mean,
it's not a full time thing yet.
Just as a hobby. What you have a camera then?
Yeah, I have a Nikon
yeah. Oh,
What do you shoot
DSLR,
with?
Nikon 3100. I mean, it's entry
D3100?
level. Yeah,
That's not a bad camera. I almost bought one of those.
yeah, it's a nice entry level camera. It gets the job done. What matters to me is the glass or the lens in front of it, more
Yeah.
than the features on the camera.
Yeah, that's the part that gets me is the getting new lenses. But someday I'll have another new one. Another way, and this is not just our guest here. Anybody out there, if you're into photography,
oh, Nick's busting into his bag.
yeah, what you want to do is pretty much no matter what camera you have, whether it be what our guest said, Nikon, Canon, Sony, Panasonic, you can get an adapter to go from your camera mount, in my case, Micro Four Thirds, and these are old SLR film camera lenses on. I think 10 or 15 bucks for the adapter. And now, granted, you're not going to have autofocus, but you can get, like, I was given all these lenses for free. Somebody didn't want their old film cameras.
So if you know if you just adjust focus manually, you're set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And photography shit. Adjust your aperture or your f-stop, whatever you want to call it. Focus, you're good to go. And like I said, I've gotten, I think, about 9 lenses for free just from people like had an ad up like free camera, and my wife went and got it. I went and got it. It's a good way to go, and you can get some really nice shots with them. I actually like these more than my kit lens, which has the contacts to do autofocus, to do adjust the aperture with the dial on my camera. So yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah, buy a little 10, 11, $10, $15 adapter, and you can.
Open the possibilities for
Yeah.
your camera. That's a good tip. That's Nick's tip of the week, man.
Yeah,
Tip of the week.
dude, free glass. I mean, they're not great, but I don't even know. I don't have any figures, but while we're talking, and I'll bring it up in a minute, I'm just going to spec this out, what it would cost to get this actual lens for my camera, or even one of the other ones.
I don't know. Oh, he's going to the deep Google dive here.
The dive. The dive.
I don't even know if they make one at that range. I'm sure they do.
I think they do. I'm pretty confident they do, actually.
Okay, so looking now, if I want to buy another manual focus that's direct, not to my camera, or direct to my camera without using an adapter, like 89 bucks, I can get another 50 millimeter, and it will be, the aperture will not open, it won't be able to go as wide as this one will. So still not as nice shots, and not, you won't end up with as good a picture in the end. It won't gather as much light. If you want to buy a actual one, we're going from $89 up to what is it for? Internet load.
What is internet load?
Yeah, internet not loading. Okay, $4.99. So I could spend $4.99 on a lens, or I could get something similar without autofocus for free.
Sweet.
Good tip, man.
Good tip.
Someday I'll have a $400 lens, but not today.
Not today.
Back to his
Well, hey,
point.
you never know. You might find a lotto ticket. You might. My name is Earl it or something. You know.
Well, just his point. The glass is everything. Does anybody here watch Digital Rev or know who Kai W is?
I'm not into
No.
photography.
They did it. Him, out or guest.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Batman.
Yeah, Batman
No.
Jones. Yeah.
No, I don't know about that. My apologies.
You don't know about Digital Rev or any of those names?
No. If I could chime in real quick.
Yeah. Go.
Anybody wanting to dip their toe in photography? There's a neat website called Borrow Lens. You can rent cameras and lenses at different price points depending on how fancy or how entry level you are. That's
Oh.
how I got into it personally. I rented a camera and I got hooked, so I just bought my own.
go.
Yeah, that's
a
good
good way.
stuff. Something to avoid, and okay, maybe don't avoid it because I know people that have them. Avoid a bridge camera, something that's
Totally agree.
in between the range of a compact point and shoot and like a DSLR or mirrorless. So it's basically like a DSLR or mirrorless camera, but it has a fixed lens. Most of them are junk. I mean, if
agree.
you're spending 1,000 plus, you may get something good. Avoid those though. Just get one with
I disagree. I think
lenses.
there is some good ones out there, like the Nikon
The P1000, P900.
P900 is one of my favorites, especially with its long zoom. And it's a 1080p camera and a $400 price range that is well above what it should be.
Recommended by every flat earther out there as the go-to camera of choice for finding the flat earth. I'm not.
I know. I walked in to like tie it back when I came in at 3:30. We were watching like a flat Earth debunk video again, and I'm just at this point like, okay, like we know. Well, no, I'm just like, Nick, you know it's debunked. Why do you keep watching the videos?
Dude, the entertainment, the dumpster fires are magnificent.
Okay, all right. I was gonna ask you that last night, but I forgot.
Come on, man. If you driving down the road and there's like a crazy accident, a train wreck, are you not like, nope,
But doesn't it?
can't look, man.
All right.
I gotta look.
You gotta
gotta
look,
look.
alright.
That's what it is.
Nick, you're actively seeking out train wrecks, though. There's a difference between running into one and going out of your way to search for one almost every night.
Well,
I can sympathize with that. A little
they
bit.
the channel in specific that was on, they cover a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. Like with other YouTube, like not flat Earth, but like other YouTube.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean everything. They talk about everything and anything out there. Just so happens that Saturday night is the Flatterday Night Fight. They do it every Saturday. They get a globe Earth supporter, believer, shill, fake science, fake space
Yeah.
person
Big
in the
space, big science. Yeah.
no fake.
Yeah, but you call them big too.
Yeah,
So
that
like
too, big space.
Big space. Yeah.
They have them come on. They have a flurfer come on or whatever, a flat Earth believer. Yeah,
Flurfer.
yeah, it's funny. It's great, dude. And they debate, and it always goes nowhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Because it's like I don't believe your facts or something. You know?
Yeah,
Your facts use your science. Your science
Dude, I'm
is
telling you.
fake.
And I fully expect if we can ever get the flat earther in question that I know, the one I wanted to come on, if we come on, I fully believe we won't get any answers at all. Not even to that extent. Like, but hey,
Nick's vendetta against the flat earthers, I guess.
no, dude, it's so stupid,
All right. Yeah, I know.
but it's so
do
entertaining.
so-
So our
entertaining.
viewers could be flat earthers. That's very insensitive.
Dude, if you are, contact us.
Yeah, like
come
come
on the
on.
show.
Yeah.
You can host our show.
Well, don't try to drive here because you'll fall off the edge. But you can host the show. Where is the edge to flat earthers?
It's like Antarctica.
Yeah, it's an ice
wall.
ring, and actually,
Well, that's if we live on a plane, isn't there edges all around? But where's the edge? Like, where does it stop on both sides?
So it's kind of weird, but you have to kind of like
we live on.
take a globe and like cut a hole in Antarctica and then stretch it out and lay it flat, and then like that becomes a ring around.
We live on
Like
a
the-
magnificent space
okay,
pizza.
well, that's the top and the bottom. Where are the sides? Oh,
Yeah, then it just drops, and then it's a disc. Yeah, that's what.
What?
Yeah,
A magnificent space pizza.
yeah, magnificent. Yeah, space pizza, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, with the crust and everything. Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah,
Even though everything we look at and observe is fucking round in
Yeah.
a sphere,
yeah.
for some reason
Oh,
physics
man.
don't apply on Earth, and we're this big pizza of water and land. People believe this, no joke.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
I know it kind of is. You gotta have a very good imagination to believe that.
And
No.
look at history. Like people believe some wacky stuff.
You can also
It's true. We did kill 6 million people for a
Oh,
short while there.
you always take it back to that.
Well, you open up for so many terrible,
not us.
terrible
We didn't
jokes.
kill him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no, that's what he said. We. That's
that's true.
Like he.
Listen here, Commissar. We know what you're from. We know your game.
Not
Russia.
Germany.
Damn it! It didn't work out.
And
for
obviously-
Russia.
Yeah, it's not you. It's Pennsylvania. Like I grew up here.
give us the
Sure
diamonds.
you did.
Yeah, sure I did.
Give us the diamonds, Tim.
The
Tim,
diamonds.
give us the diamonds.
The diamond. Oh man, I don't know, I'll talk to you guys about it off air. I rewatched a sketch like I have a favorite sketch show, and it's not really good entertainment. But yeah, I'll talk.
One of our viewers says the whole flat Earth thing is wrong. It's clear that we live in the Matrix.
That is well,
That-
you
you know
can't
what?
you can't really prove or disprove it. So you know what I mean.
I don't even know what quality they are or what category they fit into. But some of the conversations that happen on YouTube, and this is during live streams, people have broadcasts. It gets dumbed down to the point where there's somebody that's like a physicist there talking, and they'll have some moron from whatever camp come on to debate the other side, and the idiot on the other side's like, well, how do you know you're you, and how do you know you exist? That whole philosophical,
Yeah, but then you're just talking. Yeah. So
What is existence?
Yeah.
they go down that road, and it's like you.
Well, I mean, they've kind of been talking that for like thousands of years though now too. So
Right,
yeah.
but it's somebody that their whole argument stems from incredulity or whatever. So it's a fallacy, major
Yeah.
fallacy. Yeah, it's horrible. But
Well, yeah, yeah, I get what you mean, but like people have like, you know,
This statement is false.
way false. It's entertaining though.
It's
so
entertaining,
Go on YouTube, check it out. I don't know if there's any other platform too.
I am going to take a look now tonight because you said this. I'm probably
Not-
going to watch a few debugged videos.
Non sequitur show.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So do we want to do anything podcasty? Like, okay, so for the guests, we're gonna ask one question, like the question that we'll make it a thing. So, Batman Jones 10, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
He's thinking.
think it would have to be.
It's a big question.
What's the one to read minds? Telekinesis.
Telepathy. Yeah.
Telekinesis
Telepathy.
is moving things with your mind.
That's a
Yeah,
good. That is a good
telepathy.
one. That is a good one. But would you have like control over it?
No, I think I would just want to know.
Oh man, then
Oh,
you
that's tough.
could drive.
Think
you
about how bad he could be.
Yeah, but it could drive you insane though too. If like
Yes.
there was no control on it.
Especially when you
Yeah.
don't want to hear it
Exactly.
and you're around a crowd and there's
Mhm.
thousands of voices pounding into your head. Yeah.
True.
Do you also have the ability to read animal minds, like their thoughts and emotions, or are you just people?
I think that would be neat.
That would be neat, but I think I would just limit to humans.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That would be neat,
I
but go ahead.
I personally like to like single whoever I want to, like not everybody around me.
So some elements of control too.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, some elements of control.
That makes sense.
Yeah, sweet.
On the animal note, though, animal minds, like
Dr.
if you're just
Dolittle.
yeah, well, not only that, but if you're like in the woods, whatever, like you're gonna know to run ahead of time.
Pouncing, pouncing, pouncing,
Yeah.
pouncing, 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 pouncing.
Yeah, you're gonna know before you get attacked.
That's not a bad idea.
That's actually a good superpower. What is it? ESPN?
Yeah, it's ESPN. Yeah,
I wanna.
Or what is that shit?
ESP.
Is that what it is?
Well, so like
I added a letter, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
telepathy is like reading minds. Empathy is or empathic is being like emotions and stuff like that, and like more like animals and like a sense, like a danger sense maybe like. And then,
Spidey sense.
And then ESP is like you can also like see the future a little bit too. Like there's all kinds of layers to all this
Yeah.
stuff.
What does Spider-Man have?
A Spidey sense.
Spidey sense? It's its own thing.
Right, but what does it do actually?
It's a danger sense.
Is it? Yeah.
Like if somebody's up to no good,
He gets like a 2-second like
tingle.
tingle of like about something about to happen in like the next 2 seconds.
Yeah, like, hey, we're about to get invaded by an alien species that I'm going to get stuck on a ship from and then burn away into dust.
Dang.
Oh,
Spoilers.
Yeah.
What is that?
Uh,
Infinity?
It's on Netflix now, so I
Yeah.
think you're
Is
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity War's on Netflix now.
It's not going to be much longer. Disney's starting their own streaming service, so they're
This
going
year,
to pull
yeah.
everything from Netflix.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Very unfortunate.
That's the bad thing about Disney.
They own everything.
Yeah, that and big corporations in general.
Disney and fake news. They own Donald Trump. They actually own the presidency.
Do you think so?
I bet.
Disney?
Disney.
Disney owns Trump.
You think they're gonna let him go out there and just say crazy shit and argue with people on Twitter?
They got a well, yeah.
They have a vendetta.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually own him. I think Trump is playing the madman paradox.
I think he's. I
Right, but-
I had an epiphany like a couple weeks ago, and like apparently like people were stunned by that this was an epiphany, but we were talking and like it came up about like he's like trying to like he's competing with like Indian casino like a Native American casinos and like trying to like make laws and like injunction them and stuff so he can build his own casinos. And I was like, wait, did Trump just get elected to build casinos? And my friend turns to me, he's like, yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Why not?
I mean, maybe. No, I genuinely think he's doing a madman paradox. They theorized about it a while ago, and it was, you make yourself seem insane the whole way through. Like maybe he'll push the button. Other countries don't. Other countries don't mess with you. Then.
Yeah, but you don't need to do that. I don't think.
Dude, it's worked fine.
Yeah.
No offense, but if he's playing it or not, he's filling it right now perfectly.
I brought this up last night. If you think about it, like, what if he really pissed off like a lot of other countries, and we have multiple countries around us starting to fire nukes?
Well, that's just it's
Like
that's,
All their 2 nukes.
well,
No, not two. I'm talking like
That's
There's
just like-
only 3 countries that have more than 10 nukes:
yeah, and it's
Russia, the U.S., and China.
yeah, and then if they do, if like any of us return the key, it's just it's done for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
mad mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
anybody. I gotta look it up for a minute, but it's gonna be funny.
What?
Something in relation to what we were just talking about.
But yeah, there's only 3 countries that have nukes, and it's us, Russia, and
Significant numbers. There's like 8 or 9 that
More
actually
than
have
10.
them. Yeah. Or
Okay.
More than 10 now. Okay.
But I'm saying, if
the
he
official.
pisses people off, and like everybody's like, "Fuck the U.S." and launches our way, do we actually have the defenses to take them all out?
Not all. No.
Well, we have enough nukes to nuke the
To
face
nuke
of the
them
world
back,
over
but not
3 times.
he means like a missile defense system that could intercept them. I don't think
we do.
Not all
Not
all
all
of
of them.
Yeah, not all of them.
Well, at some point, if they're launching that quickly,
Yeah.
we can kind of just throw shit in the air and it'll hit.
Hopefully, like this is a situation that people like need to think about, but like we don't really want it to happen.
No,
Yeah.
hell no. But if it did, that's like the end of life as we know it.
Yeah, no shit. This has been a fact since like going back since World War II. Like, or well, not then, but like once the numbers got up to like significant stockpiles. But yeah, people have been dealing with this for a while too.
Think about it really. We have high-powered lasers that can shoot high beams of energy very far distances, high enough to fry electromagnetic electro signals.
Yeah,
we
sure.
definitely have stuff to take down nukes.
Yeah.
There's no way we do not.
I agree, but the numbers. That's just my.
I think we
question,
would be
yeah.
fine. Honestly, I
No.
think we would get EMP'd a butt ton,
Yeah.
but I think it would be absolutely fine,
Can we show?
except for maybe a few hits.
Can we show stuff on not play somebody's video, but can we show something to our
Like-
audience
like
without
an
getting
image?
with
A static image. You're usually all right with a static image.
without getting a
yeah,
copyright?
You're usually all right with a static image.
Let's go. We'll go over to our full screen. Anybody that hasn't seen this, I'll pull it up. Hopefully, I can search it out in what is it called? Edge.
Yeah.
Is
Com-
mine-
What's coming from the comments? You
Our,
gotta
our
smile.
viewer is like, they're ready for that Fallout life.
Yeah, right. Nick's all about the Fallout life.
Dude, I think
Yeah.
mine- is it dead? No, it's
Fallout
not
was
dead.
an okay game.
Fallout 1 I played. Fallout 2 I played. 3 and 4. I didn't really play New Vegas.
I didn't play the newest one that just came out, the Big Flopper.
76.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play it.
Anybody that hasn't seen this, it's a video by Albino Black Sheep, I think. It's the end of the world flash animation.
Oh,
It's great.
let's
Okay.
see it.
I don't think we can play it.
No,
Oh.
don't play the video. No.
Yeah, no,
Can we
can't
watch it after?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
watch it after.
Yeah.
Alright, I only
Anybody
have
that
a few
hasn't
minutes.
seen it, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
How
Go
long
check
is
that
it?
out. Minute 35.
Oh, that's cheap and easy. Easy on resources.
Yes, but it's somebody else's creation, and we don't want to get flagged for,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah,
Well, yeah, the algorithm, all the headaches. Yeah.
it's that video right there. It's hilarious. Basically, it's talking about nukes and who has them.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Funny.
Jeff.
Jeff has them.
Jeff has nukes.
Jeff has nukes. I figured Jeff had nukes.
Who's Jeff?
You don't know Jeff?
No.
Oh, well, you don't need to know.
You know what?
I don't know who we're talking about.
Okay.
You know what? We already had a Boy Scout build a reactor in his backyard.
Talked
Yeah.
about that. I talked about
We've
that.
talked. I think.
Right, I know that.
And I think we looked it up. I think there was more than one.
And y'all, no,
Yeah,
there was two.
There was two Boy Scouts.
One that
built
did it
yeah.
safely
Yeah.
and one that didn't. Who do you think it would be that would start building nukes? A Boy Scout, like a Weeblo,
Yeah, you got to be up to Weeblo at least, I think. Yeah.
before they'll let you play with
Yeah.
something.
You don't want the little tigers doing that, man. Yeah,
Come on, man.
Cubs, you
The-
get the Cubs like
The tiger, the
dousing
Cub. What is
uranium.
that? Cub Scout.
Cub Scout, yeah, I think that's what it is.
What did you get? Did you ever go in that?
For like 2 weeks.
You? I was in it for many, many years, but I can't remember where do you start?
I joined for the downhill racing thing.
The soapbox derby?
Yeah, and then I was done. I was
In
like,
Boy
okay.
Scouts or Cub Scouts?
In Cub Scouts.
It's bear. Bear is the last one. There's lion, tiger, puma, panther, something like that, and then bear. And then after that, you're a tenderfoot. After that, you're nothing actually for a short while. Then you're a tenderfoot.
Okay.
Then you're a.
Pulled it up.
I'll look up the rank. But say the ranks. You got them.
Tiger Cubs, Wolf Cubs, Bear Cubs.
Wolf.
Fourth and fifth graders are Weebelows. In the second half of the fifth grade school year, the scouts move up to a Boy Scout troop. Every scout must first earn his patch before starting on their den rank requirements. So it's been a long time.
So Weeblo, 4th, 5th grade. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can handle the uranium then, right?
Weeblos.
Yeah, we said
I don't know
Weeblos,
about the
yeah.
projectile weapons though.
Yeah, move that. But
We can move that up to.
yeah.
You
7th
need
grade.
your Arrow of Light badge if you want to make nukes, okay?
Yeah, nukes, but like you can build reactors when you're a Weeblo.
I don't have a problem with this. I think it should be part of every Cub Scout curriculum. Like,
What to do in case of a nuclear fallout?
true.
Well, I mean, I imagine back in like the 50s and 60s, they actually the Boy Scouts probably focused more on that.
I've heard people talk about this. One of our favorite people just talked about it. But I never had to get. Remember that in you see it in movies and heard people talk about it, like when they had to get under their desk, get in doorways, go in the basement. I never had to deal with that.
We did.
I'm not that old.
Well, when I was a kid, it was more like we actually had some tornado drills.
Yeah, that I
Yeah.
did have
Yeah.
because
There
we're
were
on land.
never actually tornado drills though.
Oh,
Ours weren't.
Oh,
They called them tornado drills, but you knew what they were for.
For what?
They were for the nukes and stuff.
Oh,
they
they're for
never let
nukes.
anyone in classrooms. You had to go to the basement. You had to
The
get to the
hallway,
lowest
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
You had
Oh,
to
yeah.
stay away from. It would work
Oh,
with a
yeah, I guess
tornado,
it
but
was,
it really
yeah.
wouldn't do anything.
Well, we don't get many tornadoes around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, now
Tornado.
It makes sense. Yeah.
And
They have happened, like over by Penfield, like they happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are
They
areas
don't
around
last
here. They don't
long.
last long enough to do damage, though. Yeah, that's usually.
But bringing it back to the point, if they're okay, like say it was Cold War era or whatever, Iraq War, anytime. What is getting under your desk gonna do?
Well, back then everything was lead paint.
Yeah, it'll protect
Yeah.
you from shrapnel.
Yeah, the lead paint would protect you from radiation too,
Right, but it was a desk on legs.
if it was thick enough like lead paint.
like it was a desk on legs.
Yeah, but like the walls and stuff. So yeah, if the desk was for shrapnel. You know what I mean? There were like layers of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You also have to figure the reason that it was so heavy here compared to other school districts where you did it, like we'd have one weekly, is because 15 miles that way is the 31st site that's going to get nuked. That
Wait,
was the U.S. Has ratings for each
Shawville
city.
or
No,
state?
college
Okay,
because of the programs they had there for the
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Can't talk
yeah.
about it anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, no, here's like a light. I think like
Just
during,
cold.
during FDR, like when the New Deal, like I think it was then. I'm not 100% on the fact, but that's how Black Machina got made.
Yeah, it was because
Yeah.
they needed black water
Yep.
for the nukes, and then they took it over to the state college
Yeah.
nuclear reactor. Well, it wasn't a nuclear reactor then, but then they tested them to make nuke subs.
Well, no, that when the timing when because maybe it did. I don't know. Like
They took the black water.
Yeah.
They still take the black water
Yeah.
and they use it for nuke sub testing at the
Yeah.
water labs.
Okay. Yeah.
Fun fact.
So I say it's a universally correct theme. Whether you're creating nukes, reactors, YouTube, it's all difficult.
Yeah. You tie it all together. There you go, man.
It's quite a process. I got to look into the nukes thing though. That's
Yeah, I see. So like for me, it's just like are we going down this road? Because I've looked into this before. Like Aaron and I obviously like it's yeah.
I'm down.
oh. What question did we have about the end of the world that we answered? Like, what would you take with you? How many items did we have?
Yeah.
Nick is a morbid motherfucker.
Dude, if it happens, I just,
Yeah.
I like to know what people are going to have.
Yeah, but you should just plan that out, write a list, and then leave it like in your bug out bag or something. Doomsday prepper.
I don't have one. I don't have any water. I think I got a couple pieces of bread in an almost empty bag at home. I got to go get bread, actually.
Yeah.
I take seeds.
Yeah, I don't
Lots
prep.
of
I'm not a
seeds.
doomsday prepper. But
You sound like one.
I know I do, right? That
Yeah.
and for a while,
Yeah, you were always talking about like I got every bit of media on like downloaded on a hard drive. So when the grid goes down, I'm like, oh, how you gonna power it? And you're like,
I gotta-
you're like bicycles, man.
bicycles. I will.
Bicycle.
I will
Yeah,
figure it
like-
the fuck out,
You could. Well, technically, you could. Like, right?
dude. Who would not be hanging out at my my
bike.
lean-to?
You're-
Nick, there's 1,000 other ways to do it.
If I had lost, if I was checking out like Lost or whatever, who's not gonna come over?
Yeah, true. If you got the only screen in town, you got the only game in town.
The only working screen, and if I have gaming consoles,
Yeah.
a gaming computer,
You'd be like the Fallout arcade.
campaign mode only. Sorry, no online play.
Well, no, obviously. You could do LAN parties if you had enough gear, but
Oh, I was gonna post a picture. I'm gonna do it to Facebook, not the website. But this thing, you guys both can see it.
yeah. That thing has been sitting here for like 6 months.
Yeah, I have a picture of me like holding it in
Yeah.
front of me, and I was gonna make a post
That's-
about it
yeah.
saying
That's like 2 by 1
it's a
by
meters.
Like 2. There no like that's a big feat.
It's a full tower.
It's a full tower.
Yeah, it's an Anoxia Deep Silence
Well,
6.
It's not. It's not small. It's not small because I have a full tower too, and mine's not quite that big either. Like that's a pretty big full tower.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Extra large full
Sure,
tower. Yeah, I guess
actually.
mine is a full tower too. It's not that big.
it's not big.
It's,
Yeah, close.
almost that
Yeah,
big.
it's close, but yeah.
You got an extra few inches on me.
Yeah.
That's what
Point
she said.
point being, the picture of me holding that thing in front of me, I was gonna be like my LAN rig from back in the day. LAN party rig.
LAN party rig. Yeah. Put some straps on it.
Could
so
you
put it-
imagine toting that?
you basically turn it into a backpack. You put like
Yeah.
strap, like a plate, and then straps and some padding.
Dude,
like, yeah,
I'm not making fun of it or ripping on it. It's impressive.
yeah.
It's actually a really nice case.
But actually, well, if you carried it around on your back too, you would shake parts loose and shit, though. Like,
We will show people before we close the show.
I was informed that you're supposed to take a mechanic to the end of the world.
yeah,
They know
Mechanic?
what they're doing. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what?
shit.
Man, mechanic-y things.
Yeah,
Like, you need a
mechanic-y.
car fixed. You need
Yeah.
something rigged.
That's true. We will need our Mad Max vehicles all tuned up.
Like,
I
I'll build.
can make shit out of metal.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
write software to make things go. Yeah, we actually have a team. We could
we
do
got a
this.
team.
That's
Yeah,
a
we
good
could do
skill.
this. Yeah, we could do this.
All right. End of the world. If you want to know where to go, people.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah.
Batman, come on over.
actually, you know
If
what's
it's the end
fucked
of
up?
the world.
You know what's fucked up? I know a few. I've got like 6 spots around here where I would go. So I got options. Like,
Yeah, there's
like,
some places.
There's some places. Yeah.
There's some backwoods we
What,
could go
like
that no one's
McDonald's?
gonna touch you. No.
No.
You're not
That's
going to
the
meet at
worst spot.
DG.
We're not gonna talk about where we're gonna
No,
go.
I like the way you think.
There's shelters and stuff here too. There's a few affluent people who
Yeah, I know. I've known 1 or 2. Like, yeah.
I know of one shelter that's like they
Pretty-
built it
Oh,
because they
underground?
thought we were
Yeah,
gonna get nuked
extensive. Like I know of one. I don't know if it's the same guy, but I know of one that's extensive too.
once. Okay,
Yeah.
we won't talk about
We
it.
won't talk about it now.
You just talked about it.
We
yeah,
won't
we
talk
didn't
about
say
the
shit
details.
about it. Yeah, like
Nick, snitches get
It's-
stitches. That's what you told me my first week here.
Did I?
yeah,
Yeah, you did.
actually. Yeah, you told him that.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, like,
I must have been thinking about it. Who knows?
Hydroponics would be the way to go though for the end of the world.
Yeah,
Nathan
you're
said
right.
that too just now.
yeah, yeah. That's a good point.
Hydroponics?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the filter the water through the fish, and then you eat the fish, and the fish
Yeah.
clean the
You
soil
have, like,
for the vegetables.
you make your own like little like
That's
Eco
useful.
circle of life happen. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
That's useful for just more than like growing weed, right?
Yeah, you can use
Okay.
you can grow food, and like
I thought
have
so,
fish, yeah.
but like I don't grow weed or grow food, so I don't know.
You can grow other stuff.
Yeah, it's all self-contained too. Like you get water from the rain, and then everything inside of it filters through, and then at the end you get drinkable water, and more rain fills it back up, and it proceeds to repeat.
There you go.
It's cool. Also,
that-
you could make energy like 50 ways. You have Stirling engines, running water,
Yeah, there's a lot of ways.
bicycles.
Yeah.
Bunches of ways.
Bicycle wows.
Excuse me. I watched a couple videos of people that were literally making bricks out of mud, like these native people.
Mhm.
And they took and made like little, it was kind of like a two basin, one basin was higher than the other. And they took and just threw all the gathered different types of rocks, charcoal and stuff from the fire.
That's a water filter. I know
And,
exactly the video you're talking
like
about.
in the middle of the jungle, made a water filter, and it like crystal clear water from like mud puddle water.
It's,
Do they do other videos where they build like kind of elaborate stuff out of it
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
And like they did like
it's called primitive living.
Yeah.
they did like
It's the channel.
they did like a brass knife. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like brass. Yeah,
That
like
shit is
copper, but
amazing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is something you actually learn in Boy Scouts to bring that back. How to make water filters. You can do it with a water bottle too. You need activated charcoal,
Yeah.
sand or silt, rocks, and then you put it
Like
together.
moss. You can use moss too.
Yeah,
somewhere in
you-
there.
You can find other stuff, but there's ways to do it. Like,
But it's crystal clear at the end.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And people that are not connected in today's world, like there's people out there living that
Yeah.
they're not Googling, they just know this.
They know this shit. Yeah. Hey, at least we got Google. Like for now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm good with
As
that.
long as those servers are up, you can pretty much. If you have Wi-Fi or cell,
You
and you have those, you could pretty much live.
Yeah. Well,
It'd be hard. but
yeah,
you could do it.
You could do it. Yeah.
I got like 3 years of fat reserves right now. I'm
You're
good.
set, dude. Yeah.
Not me, man. Not
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna have to find some food. I'm gonna have to forage. But
That's unfortunate for you.
Do you have a go time today, sir?
actually, yeah, you said
Now.
you got it. Yeah, you got an out.
All right, so we're gonna close it out here.
Well, thanks again to our guest, Batman Jones 10.
Anytime, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining the show remotely. Future
Anytime.
reference, if you want to check it out, if you don't already, you heard me talk about it. If you don't know what it is, give it a look, or maybe you've heard of it. Zoom.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah, I'll look it up.
It's good stuff. It's platform independent, so
Because I've noticed with Discord, like every once in a while, like just random people and like joining a group will get like ping issues and like get a robot voice. Like I think it's more Discord side, honestly.
when it starts modulating.
True.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It wasn't bad overall. There was like 2 times it dropped today.
Yeah.
But dude, yes, huge thank you coming on.
Pleasure.
And you can shill something if you want at the end. That's fine, man. If not, I can just throw it up.
I won't patronize, but thank you for having me.
All right. Awesome, man.
Pleasure.
So we just closing her out then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we're
gotta throw
wrapping.
up your stuff at the end. Remember, we didn't. Do it
Oh
at the
yeah, we
beginning.
didn't do the shilling. All right, man. Let's do this right. Where is it? There's the button, magic button. Okay, so we do have a YouTube channel with a whole 5 subscribers for the actual podcast YouTube channel. Pretty weak.
Yeah, weak sauce, man.
Yeah, we have the Facebook page. Check that out, people.
I've noticed that gets like the video, the view to engagement ratio is pretty good on that. I've been keeping
Yes,
an
it
eye on
is.
so.
More than I ever thought
Yeah.
possible whenever we started this. Antisocial Experience Podcast on Facebook at ASE Live Show is... I still don't understand the at on Facebook. I'll figure it out. So I quit sounding like a moron on the air. And antisocialexperience.com website, you can find... I will do a couple clicks here. I'm pretty tired. We had quite a night last night with
Yeah.
with our stream box.
We covered it.
Yeah, we have the actual podcast here. This is something new that I added. It's a player, and if it works the way it should, and I'm not promising you it will, people, if you listen to an episode and finish it through, it should go on to the next one. No guarantees,
Nice.
though.
Well, like, if anybody product tests that for like, anybody tests that out, let us know.
We do have our Discord widget up, though. Eventually, we hope to grow it to a community where people can come and talk. Just pretty much like any...
It's a community. It's more grow a place where people can come together, chat, find people to game with, or
Right.
whatever. Yeah. Like,
But me, not as often. You will find these two probably on there because they use it more than I do.
yeah, and we game on there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stream tonight. Be up on YouTube again. Shamelessly promoting it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Aaron.
It's Twitch TV /Sorry Plays Games.
So you might want to spell it out because that is
SORIPLAYZ Games GAMES.
there you go. Because like I could spell that a couple different ways. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right.
That or if he had like a goofy speech impediment, maybe he's trying to say sorry.
Sorry. That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought you were saying sorry. Yeah.
So it's for Sorizer because I can't.
Yeah.
I used to play Wizards 101 in RuneScape and I couldn't spell sorcerer, which was like the badass thing back in the day. So I spelled
He
it
spelled, he
Sorizer.
misspelled it to so riser.
So
Always
Riser.
kept it. That's how I know if I have an account on something. because no one else does that.
Yeah, no one else misspells it like that. Yeah. All right,
that's
that's
me.
good to know. All right.
All right, people, thank you for joining us. Have a good week. We're getting out of here. We're letting Double A go. Huge thank you, Batman Jones 10. Is that right?
Yep.
I said that right? Okay.
All right, later. Next week, everybody.